can take less than an hour, but only 4% of us actually donate blood. The NHS is calling for more people to sign up, saying that 200,000 people are needed to make sure that stocks remain stable across England and North Wales.
And one person who's been on both sides of blood donation is lorry driver Doug. He's been a donor for more than 20 years, and when his vehicle was in a serious accident, his life was saved by blood transfusion. He's here now, along with John Latham, who's from NHS Blood and Transplant. Doug, I think I got your name wrong.
Yes.
Collier. I hate doing that. Tell us about your story, because you were involved in a really bad crash, weren't you?
Yes, about a year ago I had a bad lorry crash, and after the accident I was rushed into Wigan Infirmary so they could fix my arm.
And you sustained a lot of injuries, but as part of this process you needed a lot of blood.
Yes, I needed blood. I had a compound fracture in the arm, which is where the bone comes through the skin, so I was bleeding quite a lot. So I went in, had a 10-hour operation, and then I was in intensive care for a week, and then from there I was taken to Royal Liverpool Hospital, where they fixed my leg, which was badly broken below the knee. Had an external fixator on the leg for about 6 months.
And you previously, for many, many years, donated blood, so it's sort of payback in a way.
Yes, I've been giving blood since I was about 17, through work and then through the blood donation service. So it was almost, I mean, when you give blood you never expect to get any back. You hope you never have to ever get any back. And it just happened that I did.
You need more people to be giving blood. Why is it you need more donors?
Well, we lose about 16% of donors every year as people get older, education. People travel to parts of the world where we have more than we weren't allowed to actually take their blood when they come back. So we always need around 16%, which comes to about 200,000 new donors every year, just to keep the donor base up to its normal size.
I asked you the question earlier because I tried to give blood and I told you I couldn't get an appointment and I couldn't just turn up on the day, various reasons. It seems I'm not alone in that. We've had lots of people responding saying they want to, or for some reason they've been given blood and then they're not able to anymore because the facility's been taken away. Do you make it easy enough for people? Do you
I'm sure, given the complexity of what we do, we get it wrong lots of times, but you know, we are trying our best now to try and address some of these issues. So the issue that we were talking about earlier about providing space for people both to walk in or people to make appointments, and they tend to have different requirements and needs. What we're trying to do now is provide more space on session, so we'll have some reserved spaces for people who walk in at good times of the day, not just the times of the day.
Work, you know, people were talking about that, sort of work-specific appointments, work appointments outside of work.
And that is one of our challenges. Everybody likes the popular slots, but we obviously, to make it work, we need everybody to fill all the slots. So what we're going to do is we are moving towards a digital service that will allow people to book who like appointments in real time on their PC, on their mobile, on their tablet, and that hopefully will be a better service then for appointment donors. And for those people who want to walk in, we're creating more slots, so when they do walk in, they'll be able to get a suitable appointment very quickly on that day.
For those people who haven't done it before, I'm one of those, and you know, I've fessed up about that because there's no good reason. I'm a perfect example. There's no good reason why it happened. It's just sort of getting around to doing it. If people are worried about some of the practicalities of what happens, what the procedure is, tell us.
It's very simple. You literally go in, you fill in forms. They'll do a small blood test on your finger, probably the most painful part. Then you'll actually give blood, which is the needle into the arm. It really doesn't hurt very much at all. And people go on holiday and have jabs for holidays. They're prepared to put up with that pain because it's such a pain to save a life.
And you're also particularly looking, I think, is it for young donors at the moment?
Yes, it's National Blood Week next week, and the young donors tend to be the first-time donors, and we're trying to get 10,000 new donors registered next week. And so we've got a whole range of promotions targeted particularly to the younger generation. So we've got a tie-up with World War Z, a partnership to talk about their film, which is opening on the 21st of June, and they're going to help us promote our awareness for our donors as well. Lots of creative stuff on social media, Twitter, Facebook, lots of celebrities who will help join us trying to create this message. And hopefully people like yourself, Charlie, will see no reason not to do it, and they'll sign up next week by going to our blood.co.uk site, and away we go from there.
Well, I'm named and shamed, so I mean, I've been probably like most people, there's no reason why not, so there you go. Your commitment is made. Nice to see you.
Definitely do it.
Thank you very much. Thank you both, thank you. And fresh clashes broke out in a suburb